Let's move on to Israel now. Israel, again, from YouTube, my YouTube family from Israel, thanks so much for the views yesterday. I do have one favor to ask you folks today. Click the like button next to the video. Okay, it's a simple request. All you gotta do is click the like button next to the video today, all right? So let's take a look here. See how Israel's doing. Okay, Andy. So far, you can see here that you've had 1.4 million cases, 8,247 deaths. You can see already your COVID-19 cases for 2022 are starting to rear their ugly heads again. What about deaths? Well, the good news is your deaths remain very low for the first week of the year. I'll just mention this. This is not actual daily numbers. This is a 7-day average. So any point along one of these lines represents the average number of cases for the previous 7 days. So what the main thing here, you notice for the third month, the third spike in a row, the spike is larger than the previous two. So that's a little bit of a concern. Okay, but let's just zoom in on these averages right here. But the purpose of this, as you can see, is just to get through the volatility to the underlying trend. And you can see on September the 8th, 2021, you were averaging 11,918 cases. Those numbers fell down to triple digits down here. And then on January the 3rd of 2022, you were averaging 8,829 cases. And on January the 4th, 2022, that number fell down to 6,882 cases per day on average. What about deaths? So you had a spike here, then the July one was a dip. So let's just look back over here. So on January 23rd, 2021, you were averaging 67.25 deaths per day. Then down in here, you fell down to single and double digit deaths before spiking back up on September the 5th, 2021 at 41 deaths per day on average. Let's just come down here. You can look over here. You can see currently you're averaging 0 deaths per day. This is 2 deaths per day on average, okay? So your deaths are looking awfully doggone good. Again, you had a big dip here, this crazy low numbers here for cases, and then a big spike in cases. Another dip, numbers are pretty low here, but then the last 2 weeks you've seen a spike in cases. Okay, hopefully this is the beginning of a new downtrend in cases. Okay. What about deaths? Well, again, the main thing is look at this nice declining. Look at the low deaths here, and look at this nice declining pattern over here. Okay, for case. And the good news is that you've had 4 months in a row now when cases were under 50,000 per month. Okay. And you had all these months here when deaths were under 250 per month. And then these crazy 2 months over here also. Okay, so it remains to be seen. Here's the first few days of January of 2022. All right. So this does conclude the report for Israel for today. But before I let you go, Israel, I got that one favor to ask you again. Click on the like button next to the video. Okay. Thank you so much, Israel. We'll see you tomorrow with an updated report.